Hello, I'm Denver Lee, and I'll be presenting about self-determination theory. So the big question is, have you ever wondered what truly drives us to act and what helps us to not only survive but also thrive while doing it? That's the big question at the heart of self-determination theory, or SDT. So, what is self-determination theory? Self-determination theory is a framework developed in the 1980s by psychologists Edward Deci and Richard Ryan. So SDT is about human motivation, but not the kind that is driven by fear of punishment or rewards, but instead it focuses on our natural psychological needs that allows us to grow, succeed, and feel satisfied. So the three basic psychological needs are autonomy, competence, and relatedness. So autonomy is the need to feel in control of your own actions. For instance, think about school projects. Students are more engaged when they can choose their own group rather than being assigned to one. And competence is the need to feel effective and capable, such as when you learn a new skill, say playing an instrument, and you keep improving it over time. Lastly is relatedness. Relatedness is the need to feel connected and valued by others. So, for instance, when we work in a supportive group or a team, we're more likely to stay motivated and do what we do. So when these three needs are satisfied, we are more likely to feel genuinely motivated. SDT also distinguishes between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation comes from external factors such as rewards, grades, or even avoiding punishment. While on the other hand, intrinsic motivation is when we do something because we truly like it, enjoy it, or value it. And the more intrinsic our motivation is, the better our outcomes in learning, well-being, and creativity. So the real-world applications. This theory plays out in real life, such as in school. When students with supportive teachers are more motivated, and in the workplace, employees who are given autonomy and constructive feedback report greater job satisfaction. Lastly, in parenting, children that are given the freedom and space to explore tend to be more resilient. However, but what if these needs aren't fulfilled? So there's three aspects. The first is low autonomy can lead to burnout and resistance. Low competence might lead to something called learned helplessness, where people stop trying because they believe that they're not able to succeed. And low relatedness can cause loneliness and disengagement within society and other people. So, how can we support self-determination theory in our everyday lives? So, for instance, as for educators, they can offer students choice, explain relevance, and give helpful feedbacks, while leaders can encourage ownership and recognize their own team members' strengths. And as individuals, we can set meaningful goals and surround ourselves with supportive people. So finally, in conclusion, what truly motivates us? It's just not rewards or punishments, but it's about meeting our deep psychological needs for autonomy, relatedness, and competence. And when those needs are met, motivation doesn't need to be forced, as it just flows naturally. Thank you for listening to my presentation.